What's up, everybody, man? You already see what time it is. We're talking Big 12 today. I'm coming to you about one team particularly that hails with one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. Sitting at 4-1, second in the Big 12 standings right now. We're talking the Colorado Buffaloes, man. Let's bring it on in here right now. They have a dynamic star at the quarterback position. His name is Shedeur Sanders, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about him. 6'2", 215 pounds, and every time we see this guy, he's jumping off of the screen with 1,630 yards, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 69.1 QBR. The QBR has to be worked on a little bit, but that's going to come with time. You take a look at his numbers for the last couple of years, it's been consistent all the way from Jackson State to Colorado right now. He's consistently thrown over 3,000 yards just about every year that he's been in football. So I'm just putting that out there right now. You look at the games where he had, it's been 5 games right now the Colorado Buffaloes has played. And with that being said, 2 of the games has been against upper echelon talent with Baylor and Nebraska. Now, Nebraska spanked that tail 28-10. And in that game, which was a loss for him, he had probably his worst QBR of the year, where he had a total of 19. But he had a total of 244 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And like I said, he got sacked 5 times in that game. 5 times. So it's hard to be able to compete in the NFL or compete in college football when you're being sacked or under duress all day long. But against Baylor, he won this game 38-31 in overtime, 341 yards. Like I said, 25 of 41. This guy had 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Like I said, exceptional. And watch this right here. He took 8 sacks in the game. 8. And still won it. 8 sacks. Incredible. I'm going to tell you, against Central Florida, and then it's Colorado State Rams, as well as North Dakota State. I like those games that he played in those games, but I'm looking for the big dogs. North Dakota State, he put up 445, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. But like I said, I'm looking for upper echelon. Baylor right now and Nebraska are the only 2 teams that's worth talking about that they went up against. And I'm going to put it to you right now. Shedeur Sanders they have a chance to take the Big 12 standards. They have a chance to take it completely over, because BYU sits atop of them at 5-0 right now, and only Texas Tech is below them at 4-1. So West Virginia to me is not a threat, and Iowa State is not good enough to me. So I'm gonna put it here. Unless Arizona makes a push, because they're sitting right now, they're sitting down there. Iowa State is sitting undefeated. So they have a chance to ascend up to the heights if they keep winning. But I'm under the impression, Shedeur Sanders, looking at his numbers, his next game coming up, we need to take a look at. It's going to be on the 12th against Kansas State, the 4-1 Kansas State. It's going to be a great game because for some reason this guy plays up to the talent that he goes against. And that's what I like. For the next level, if you're looking for a quarterback on the next level, I said this in just about every video that I put out. There's only 2 quarterbacks in this year's draft that's coming up in 2025 that I got my eye on. That's Quinn Ewers, and that's Shedeur Sanders. 2 guys that can undoubtedly stand in the pocket, deliver short, intermediate, deep ball, read defenses, and has the ability to not only be able to take sacks but make plays, under duress. So it's good to see these young fella go through trial by fire right now. I think that him and Quinn Ewers are going to be the top 2 quarterbacks, because I don't believe in Carson Beck, I don't believe in Cam Ward, and I don't believe that anybody else is going to make any noise pushing their way up. So you saw Carson Beck just folded against Alabama. So I'm just saying. I'm under the impression, if you want a guy that can lead your franchise, whether it's the New York Giants, the Las Vegas Raiders, or the Carolina Panthers, keep an eye out on this young fella right here. Because, like I said, he's special sauce, lettuce, and cheese, like I like to say for the Big Mac. He's going to give you energy, effort, and intensity every time he step on that field. So I'm all in on Shedeur Sanders this year. I'd love to see how far he can take the Colorado Buffaloes. And if you feel the same way I do, look down at this video right now, like this video, subscribe to the channel. We're getting this thing on up. Shedeur Sanders is going to be a top 5 pick next year. You can bank that. You can put your money on it. Take it to the bank.